Have you ever heard the term gray man? It's not about being boring, man. It's about being invisible, about not drawing any attention. It's about not being the guy that stands out in a crowd, the one that attracts unwanted attention from others. Think about it, in a world that's always watching, sometimes the best way to stay safe, to stay free, is to blend in seamlessly. Look, we live in crazy times, no doubt about it. You got weirdos, criminals, and the government all up in your business watching your every move. Being a gray man is about taking back control, about being anonymous, about being just another face in the crowd, unnoticed. So, in this video, we're diving deep into the art of invisibility, the subtle techniques. We're talking about the top 3 rules to becoming a gray man, the essentials. Strap in, because this is some real deal spy shit, and it's going to be enlightening. Alright, rule number 1, blend in. It's like camouflage, but for humans. Just like animals in the wild use their surroundings to stay hidden from predators, we need to use our environment to stay unnoticed. You don't want to be the guy wearing a neon green shirt at a funeral, right? It's all about context. You need to dress appropriately for the situation you're in. You want to blend in, be forgettable. Think of it as being part of the background noise. You don't want to be the loud, jarring note that stands out. Think about it. When you walk into a room, what do you see? You probably see a bunch of people, but you don't really notice most of them. Probably a bunch of people you don't even notice. That's because they're blending in. They're not doing anything to draw attention to themselves. That's the goal. You want to be invisible to the casual observer. You want to move through the world without leaving a trace. Now, blending in doesn't mean you have to be boring. You can still have style, but it should be subtle, not flashy. It's about being average, dude. It's about fitting in with the crowd, not standing out. It's about not drawing unnecessary attention to yourself. Don't wear flashy clothes. Don't wear anything that screams, "Look at me." Don't act like a jackass. Don't do anything that would make people remember you for the wrong reasons. And for God's sake, put your phone away. When you're constantly on your phone, you're not aware of your surroundings. Seriously, people are glued to those things. They're missing out on what's happening around them. Look up, observe, blend in, be aware of your surroundings. Know what's going on around you. Think about animals in the wild. They survive by blending in, by not drawing attention to themselves. A deer that's not paying attention, that's sticking out, that's the one that gets eaten. It's the same for us. Same goes for us, man. If you're not paying attention, if you're sticking out, you're more likely to get into trouble. Being unremarkable is your superpower. It's about moving through the world without leaving a trace. It's about walking down the street and no one giving you a second glance. It's about being part of the crowd, not standing out. And it's not just about looks, it's about behavior too. Don't be loud, don't be obnoxious, be calm, be composed, just be chill, be cool, be invisible. It's about blending in with your surroundings, not drawing attention to yourself. It's like being a ghost in a crowded room. No one sees you, no one notices you, you're just there. No one sees you, no one notices you, you're just there. It takes practice, man. You have to be aware of your surroundings, your clothes, your mannerisms. You've got to be aware of your surroundings, your clothes, your mannerisms. It's all part of the game. It's about being aware of how you fit into your environment. It's all part of the game. But trust me, once you master the art of blending in, you'll be amazed at how much easier it is to move through the world unnoticed. But trust me, once you master the art of blending in, you'll be amazed at how much easier it is to move through the world unnoticed. It's like having a superpower, man. It's like having a superpower, man. You become invisible, a ghost in the machine. You become invisible, a ghost in the machine. And that, my friends, is a very powerful thing. It's about moving through the world without leaving a trace, without drawing attention to yourself. And that, my friends, is a very powerful thing. It's about moving through the world without leaving a trace, without drawing attention to yourself. It's about being part of the background, not the foreground. Alright, rule number 2, situational awareness. This is huge, man. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. It's not just a skill, it's a mindset. Think of it like this. You're walking through the jungle, right? Every step you take, you need to be aware of what's around you. You gotta be aware of the animals, the plants, the terrain. Each element can either help you or harm you. Same goes for everyday life. You gotta be aware of the people around you, the exits, potential threats. It's about understanding your environment. It's about being present, man. Not being stuck in your phone or lost in your thoughts. Your phone can wait. Your life can't. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Notice the small details, the subtle changes. Look, we're not talking about being paranoid here. It's about being aware, being prepared. There's a fine line between awareness and paranoia. It's like that old saying, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Always have a plan, but don't let it consume you. You don't have to be a Navy SEAL to be situationally aware. It's a skill everyone can develop, regardless of their background. It's about simple things like knowing where the exits are in a building, understanding the layout of a place, being aware of who's around you, and trusting your gut. Your instincts are often your best guide. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore those feelings, they're there for a reason. Trust your instincts, man. They're there for a reason. They've been honed over thousands of years of evolution. And it's not just about physical threats. Situational awareness extends to social settings as well. It's about being aware of social cues too. Knowing when to talk, when to shut up, when to listen, when to make a move, when to lay low. It's all connected. Your awareness can guide your actions. The more aware you are, the better decisions you'll make. Awareness leads to better judgment, and the better decisions you make, the safer you'll be. It's a cycle that feeds into itself. So, how do you improve your situational awareness? It starts with practice and intention. Practice, man. Start paying attention to your surroundings. Make it a habit to observe and note details. Notice the details, the people, the sounds. Each element tells a story, gives you information. It's like anything else, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Consistency is key. And trust me, it's a skill that can save your life. No joke. It's not just about safety, it's about living a more engaged and aware life. When you're aware, you're more connected to the world around you. You see more, you experience more. And in those critical moments, your awareness can make all the difference. It can be the difference between reacting and freezing. So, take a moment, breathe, and start paying attention. Your life is happening right now, don't miss it. Embrace situational awareness as a part of who you are. Make it second nature. The world is full of surprises, be ready for them. And remember, the more you practice, the more natural it will become. Stay aware, stay safe, and live fully. Alright, rule number 3, low profile. This is crucial in the digital age, man. You gotta disappear online. Think about it. Every click, every like, every comment leaves a digital trail, and someone's always watching. You got social media companies selling your data, the government spying on your every move. It's insane, man. So how do you maintain a low profile online? First off, be mindful of what you share. Do you really need to post that picture of your lunch or check in at the gym? Probably not. The less you share, the less there is to find. It's about being boring online, man. Use strong passwords, two-factor authentication, all that jazz. Protect your accounts like they're Fort Knox, and be careful what you say online. The internet is forever, man. Once it's out there, it's out there. And it's not just about what you post, it's about what others post about you. Be mindful of who you're friends with online, what groups you join. And here's a big one. Limit your time on social media. It all adds up. And here's a big one. Limit your time on social media. Seriously, those platforms are designed to be addictive. They want you scrolling, they want you engaging, they want your data. Don't give it to them. The less time you spend online, the less of a digital footprint you leave. It's that simple. And it's not just about online privacy, it's about mental clarity too. All that noise, all that information overload, it's not good for you. Disconnect, unplug, and disappear. When you step away from the digital world, you start to notice the little things in life. The sound of birds chirping, the feel of the wind on your face, the joy of a good book. You find time for hobbies, for creativity, for things that truly matter. You reconnect with family and friends in a more meaningful way. Real conversations, real connections, not just likes and comments. And you get to know yourself better too. Your thoughts, your dreams, your goals. You start to see what really matters to you without the constant noise of the online world. So take a step back. Embrace the quiet. Embrace the real world. You'll be surprised at how much more fulfilling life can be when you maintain a low profile. Remember, it's not just about hiding from the digital eyes. It's about finding peace and clarity in a noisy world. So go ahead, disconnect, unplug, and truly live. You'll thank yourself for it. So, there you have it, the 3 rules to becoming a gray man. Blend in, be aware, and keep a low profile. It's not about being invisible, it's about being unremarkable. It's about taking back your privacy, your freedom, your power. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And be sure to check out the links in the description for more resources on becoming a gray man. Stay safe out there, folks.